Hello, my yoga people, and welcome back to 30 Days with Yoga. Today is day 12, and as you can see, we have quite a different setup. That is because today's theme is Bob Ross Speedpaint, and as you probably already know, and as I have told in previous days, yoga is not only about the body, but also about the mind. So, today we will be doing a bit of both, as we will be painting and following along a Bob Ross tutorial. Here is my canvas, as you can see. It is already prepped with some liquid white. As always, follow the instructions very carefully. And let's hope we make some happy accidents and some happy little trees. Come, follow along.
Hello, this is E. After the painting has been completed, I'm here, I'm gonna give you some commentary, but if you do not care for this commentary, I will have left a timestamp to the end of the video where you can see how the painting turned out. So yes, I don't know what I will talk about these next coming 15 minutes, but we'll see. I would love to comment on the painting I'm doing right now, but actually because of my editing software, I'm not able to look at the video while simultaneously talking, so I will just guess what I'm doing right now. Yes, I assume that I'm painting the sky right now, and it was quite interesting. It didn't go as well as I had thought it would. I mentioned in the beginning that I had applied a liquid white. Well, actually, I made a homemade liquid white, which was some oil paints and water. And also for you who say that you cannot mix oil paints with water, yes, you are correct. But I was using water-based oil paints, and then you can mix them up. I'm not yet ready to go full out on real oil paints, so that's why I'm going the fake route. So yes, so I did my own liquid white and then I applied it, and I thought because the Bob Ross video I was following, he said that you should not apply too much of it, so I thought I didn't apply too much of it, so the problem I came upon was that it dried out and I no longer had a liquid base. So when I started to do the sky, I quickly realized that the clouds weren't turning out as good as I thought they would, and it wasn't too nice. I was actually quite stressed about it. But then I just continued, because happy accidents, and then you just make up something and continue. So if any of you are listening to this, continue, truly. It is the best tip anybody can give. Just continue. So, what more can I talk about? Well, today was quite hot. I'm not so good with heat, so I'm not enjoying myself right now. I had to turn off my fan to do this recording, so I'm very hot right now and I don't like it. I doubt that anyone is listening this far in. But if you are, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope it's not that hot that day you're listening to this. Yes. Maybe you have noticed that... I don't know what you should have noticed. I lost my train of thought there. But yes, what more can I talk about? Well, I can tell you about what I have done this week. On Monday, I went to the cinema finally, now after they reopened the cinema. It's been closed for I think like half a year or something like that because of the coronavirus. It was quite nice. I watched, I don't know what it's called in English, but I watched the movie En Runda Till. It was a very nice movie. It really was, especially now that I recently just took the student. So it had some student themes at the end of the movie, so I was like getting quite emotional because I was remembering how it felt to run out of the school and finish school. So yeah, but it was a good movie. Like the camera work was really nice, and the plot was really good. Well, and of course we had the guy from Hannibal, Mats Mikkelsen. I don't know how you say his name in English, but he was in the movie, and he was the main reason I actually went and saw that. But otherwise, the other actors were also very good. It was a really good movie. It truly was. Like the camera work, as I had already said, it was amazing. Like it really conveyed the message. And yeah, I really like looking at good films sometimes. I have a tendency to only watch bad movies, so it was quite a breath of fresh air to watch something that is actually good. So yes, now I'm seeing a little bit of the Speedpaint again. As you can see, I have done the clouds now, and they look pretty good. Yeah, and they just continue like that. So yes, as you heard, I just took the student a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, day 1 of the yoga challenge was just student, and I think it was 3 or 4 days after I actually had took the student, and it was quite fresh. Now that a couple of weeks have gone by, I have not been doing that much because I sadly did not get a job this summer, but I'm just resting, and it's really nice not having to go to school. I can finally not stress and just relax. It's really nice. It really is. Just like this spin paint. It's relaxing. Sometimes I wonder if I should do ASMR, but I feel like my voice is not made out for it. Yeah. You truly need to have a good voice to do ASMR. I wish my voice was a bit deeper. I just like deep voices, that's probably why I want mine to be deeper. Yeah. All I can hear from the video is just like the sped up sound. I think I will probably take it away when I edit the video, but it's quite funny. I just hear beep, 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 beep. Oh, I should watch an animated movie sometimes, but I don't know which one. I have a really hard time to pick out movies to watch. Like, I want to learn more about movies and like how they're made and how they can convey a message, but I just don't know where to start. And I feel so ashamed of it that I don't know where to start, so I don't have the courage to ask where I should start to people who know what they're talking about, but I don't know. Maybe I should. I should probably just Google it. Oh, I can see that I have now done the mountains. That's quite impressive. They were quite easy to do. I was quite surprised actually. Like, I usually don't paint mountains like that, but... So yes, as Bob Ross said in the video I followed, he does not want me to recreate his paintings, but he wants us to learn the techniques, and the mountain making technique is really good. I really recommend it. It really was nice. Yes. So, does any of you listeners, if you are listening, I highly doubt that there are any, but do any of you like watching TV shows? I do. I can binge watch all of them, all day, every day. It's quite a bad habit, but I do like them. Like, if you wonder why I started talking about TV shows, it's because I'm looking at my shelf with my DVDs and Blu-rays, and it's quite a funny sight when you look at them, because I have like a lot of decent movies there, and then just a bunch of vampire TV shows like The Vampire Diaries, The Originals, True Blood. Well, I also have Twilight, but that's not a TV show, so we will skip that. But I actually also have some good TV shows like Hannibal and Mr. Robot. I still have to watch like the last season of Mr. Robot, but I like the previous ones. Like, Mr. Robot is truly like a show I wish I could forget. because I want to rewatch the first season without knowing the twist. So if you want to see a good show, Mr. Robot, that's a really good show. Also Hannibal, I think. I don't remember which day, but the book day of the yoga challenge, where I talked about my favorite books. I remember I mentioned the first Hannibal book, Red Dragon, and I didn't say it out loud, but the TV show Hannibal is based upon that first book, and the TV show is really good. We also have Mats Mikkelsen in the lead as Hannibal, and then we have, what was his name? I think it was called Hugo Darcy. No, not Darcy. That's Private Players. Something Hugo. Well, you can Google it. Well, I'm talking about the guy who plays Will Graham. Yes. Okay, I will stop talking about Hannibal, but check out the TV show. I have yet to see the movies. Like, I have them on my shelf. I have bought them, but I have yet to watch them. But I have read all the books. Okay, besides the fourth one, which is, what was it called? Hannibal Rising. Like, I was not able to read that one. Because, like, the first three, like, they are, like, quite, like, a crime novel, where you have a mystery and, like, a murder. While the fourth one is just about, like, Hannibal's childhood, and it takes, like, place in one of the world wars, and I was just like, no, I don't want to read this, because, like, as I said, the previous three books, they take place in, I think, 80s, like, or 90s, well, when the book was written, and it's a good book, but the fourth one, I was not able to get through that one. Yes, and if we're speaking about books that I was not able to get through, the second book of, well, the follow-up book to Call Me By Your Name, Find Me, that book, no. Anybody who says that book is a sequel to Call Me By Your Name, like, all it has, it's 10 pages at the end, which is a sequel, and the rest of the book is just, I don't even want to talk about it, it's not good. Yes, so we will jump over that topic. Well, it looks like I have not talked about 13 minutes. I don't know how far I am, once again. My editing software doesn't let me watch the video, so from what I can guess, I have now started on the landscape. Probably quite a while ago. The landscape was quite fun. I usually, when I paint, I usually do more detailed landscapes, but it was fun to do this quick one. I learned some new techniques actually, like the ones that you need to paint in, well, I don't know how to describe it, just watch. I'm just here rambling to have some background sounds, so once again, nobody will listen to this, but yes. It was nice to get out and paint. It has been quite a while since I painted last. I really haven't had the motivation or the ork to get out and paint. Yes. Does any of you write letters still? I had some brevvänner like a year or two ago, but then I got so caught up with school that I didn't have time to respond to them. So if any of you want to write letters with me, and you know me personally, like, why not? Well, I won't decorate them because that took way too long, but I can write. My handstil is maybe not the best, but it manages. Worst case scenario, I can just write a letter on the computer. From what I can see, there is about a minute left until we go back to the me from the past, where I end the video, so I hope you enjoyed this Speedpaint and this commentary about movies and yeah, the rest of the yoga videos. I hope you have enjoyed this 30 days with yoga series so far. It's been quite fun to do this. At least it gave me something to do every day. It was quite nice. But yes, if any of you listen to this, like, good job guys, good job. You can write something in the comments like, oh, I ate a ball, ha ha ha. Yeah, yes, write that. I ate a ball, ha ha ha. And 3 ha ha ha's. Thank you. Well, and you won't get anything for doing that, but I will at least see that some of you listened to this. That's always fun. Well, I don't know if it's that fun. I'm just talking. I really do like to talk. Sometimes I talk too much, but I think we all do. Well, at least I hope we do. You know, yes. And I think soon this video will finish up actually. And then you will go back to me. I will scare you, as I think I previously said that. So, but it was nice talking to you, if you listened at least. And yes, have a nice day. And I hope you enjoyed this Speedpaint. It really was really fun. So yes, back to the old me.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. It wasn't that much yoga, but remember, yoga is also things that you do with your hands, your mind. If you want, everything can be yoga if you're mindful about it. And that's very good. I'll see you tomorrow. And also remember to like and subscribe. Bye!